Hi everybody, it's your buddy Brad here, and today we're going to take a look at a variation called Glitchy2. Um, Glitchy2 is a variation that I kind of um, hacked together. It's kind of Frankenstein's monster between the fourth variation and Mobius, and a little bit of TQ Mirror. So, here's a couple examples of what I've done with it. Here I used it with a couple other variations just to make city type stuff. And here is got a little bit more chaotic. So you can use it in a lot of different ways. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here. So I'm just going to do new from scratch. Let's do a DC Perlin. And just add it as a final. Now Glitchy2 is a new variation as of today. It's in version 6.05 of JWildfire. So if you don't have that version, you won't have this variation. So make sure you get the brand new 6.05 version of JWildfire. Just so we can see, let's go ahead and screenshot this and remove the final. So this is what the image looks like originally, and here's what it does with a final on it. And it does have quite a few variables, but they're actually kind of split up into four. So let's look at the spin variables first, because those are kind of the most important. So LR stands for lower right, then UR stands for upper right, LL stands for lower left, and UL stands for upper left. So we're actually going to go ahead and set all of the spins to 0 here. And so now we have the exact image, and it actually just works. When it's like this, it works just like a linear. So if you look at, let's look at this lower right here. So we're going to be focusing on this quadrant. So if we move it, you see it actually kind of breaks. If you were to look at this, it breaks it into the plane into 4 different parts. So the spin actually spins, if this were to go on and on, this whole fourth of the plane. So if we just move it 1, you can see it is now up here. Then we can actually move it down. So this moves it left and right on the X. And this kind of does a funky type of shift with it. And then this moves it on the Y. And set this to 1. And then we move it down half. Then we see it can do some interesting type of shift stuff here too. And yes, it does overlap, but that's what causes the glitchiness part of it. So that is intended. Because if we do the shift, we can also move it down. And then the re-A, these here, the re-A, B, C, D, and the IM, A, B, C, D, are kind of based off of Mobius, but not really. They actually just kind of work on to do kind of a warping of the plane. But the only thing is you need to enable the re-A on the one, or else it's not going to do anything. You see here, it's still just working on this one quadrant of the plane. I'm trying to think if... Yeah, it actually works on B, so never mind that. You see it just kind of warps everything around. And so let's take a look at a simple base for this. So we are going to go ahead and look at a Julian. Set the power up high 999. I'm going to set pre-post circleize and set that to 1. And now we have a square. And next we're going to add our Glitchy2. And so by default, every quadrant is actually turned by a half a quadrant. So up here, if we hit the UR spin, let's go ahead and just set these all back to, let's set these to 0. Keep that there. 5, yeah. So, just to go back a little bit here. So everything works on each quadrant here. So if we go back to our base, we have Boolean, Glitchy2. We're going to up the weight, let's set it to about 30. And zoom in. And you see it kind of acts like the lazy Jess or the lazy Travis, but it's just on a different way. You can see all the possibilities already just by the using the default values. You see, just by doing a few simple movements, you can get some cool looking patterns and stuff like that. That's actually kind of basically it. If you have any questions, feel free to try out other things, have fun with it. If you find other cool new uses, let me know. If you have any problems or anything, please let me know. So until next time, bye!